Several police. Uh, Sarah Cunning awakens at the hospital, in which he has had a piece in which James Weston, all wrapped up in bandages and gauze, stares at Sarah as she opens her eyes. Tiger had just entered the room along with Sarah, along with John Scott and Stephen. Jenna Green walks into the room as well. All of their wounds have been patched up by the doctors of the hospital, and Jeremy Kevins enters the room as well. Tiger, however, was fine. Sarah looks around at the males and the two girls, and asks, "Is Ricardo okay? What about Taylor?" Stephen responds, shakes his head no. Tiger turns around and grabs Jeremy Kevins by the shoulder. "You knew this, didn't you?" Jeremy Kevins tries to break free, but Tiger won't let him go. Tiger responds, "Answer me." Jeremy Kevins, which is also Jeremy Clifton, responds, "I had a premonition of an oil field tank disaster connected to the overpass in the FA tornado. And now all my friends are dying." Tiger responds, "Well, I shouldn't have ever saved you." Breaks free of Jeremy Kevins and walks toward the hospital door. James Weston turns in his chair. "Hey, Tiger, stop." Tiger walks toward James. "You guys are part of that list. I'm not going to be there to save you. Just going to be added to the list. Just like my fucking friend Damien. And your fucking father, Kevin Scott, John." Tiger exits, grabs his coat, and leaves the hospital room, walks down the hallway, and exits the hospital. James Weston stares at Sarah. Sarah, who didn't even notice Tiger, the homeless man, exit. Gina responds to Sarah Cunning. "Sarah, Ricardo's dead. And Taylor, she's dead. John's father, Kevin, dead. Along with Damien." Sarah sits up in her bed. "Wait a minute. I'm confused. Damien wasn't there at the time of the disaster. No one's John's father." Stephen responds, "We're still trying to figure that out. We think since Dennis Fields saved Jeremy, it alternated deaths and shorted it. However, it makes no common sense that in the past integrity that this didn't happen before. However, in this fucked up time, it's kind of fucked up because Kevin, you're right, was not there at the scene of the incident. Kevin just happened to save his son. Damien just happened to save Stephen." So James looks up at Stephen, cuts him off. "So why don't you just get to the short part of it? Dev reordered the whole entire fucking listing, added them to the listing." Sarah slammed her head back on the bed in the hospital, turned and looked at the group. "So you mean to tell us the last group didn't make it?" James Weston looked at Sarah and puts his hand on her head, through her hair, and responds, "No, they didn't. They died in a series of gruesome accidents. Well, but I have combat instructory to do. I'll see you later." Sarah says, "Okay." And 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 as a result, that Sarah kisses James on the cheek, and before James removes his face from her lips, and kisses her directly on the lips, puts his hand on his, and Jenna responds, "Oh God, let me move on." Jenna exits the hospital room along with Stephen pinpointing John and shoving him out of the room. John said, "No, wait, I want to see." Stephen shoves John out the front of the room, and Jeremy grabs his coat and puts it on and leaves Sarah and James alone. James falls back slowly and stares at Sarah. "You'll be okay," and says, "You'll be okay. I'll see you later." Sarah says, "Okay." And Sarah smiles as James Weston leaves the room, closing the door behind him.